just to impress. You have to digress.
That's right, cutie. Now go get ready. Remember, belongs to number 3. Be ready or fail.
What's wrong? I swear the woman drives me insane.
I know, right? She's awful.
Isn't she your best friend?
Not really. I'm just trying to keep my job. If these big bucks people aren't impressed, you're screwed.
No.
Megan! Rome! I can't get dressed on my own.
Hey, I need to talk to you something that's very important.
Yeah, of course. We're gonna go.
Yeah, can we take out for it, perhaps?
Of course. Let's see what he answers.
Yeah, I have a couple things to say, man. Damn, I'm in love with you, man.
You're getting married still, though.
Like, I don't know, like, whenever you're, like, at your desk, just doing that thing with your hands, just awakens something in me.
Antonio, stop. You don't love him.
Why do you say that, huh?
You love your fiance, you love your fiance. I'm a dude, you're not gay. You love your fiance, you love your fiance, you're not gay.
And why do you say that?
Dead bodies! Oh!
What are you doing?
Why are you guys here? Where's Oreo and Megan here?
What am I doing? What is he doing? I knew we never should have invited him to my wedding.
Don't talk to
He's
him.
a man.
Don't talk to him about it. Don't say that. Unless he's more of a manstress than you will ever be.
I am not a manstress. Yeah, and you broke Bullock's rule number 1.
Yes. Christian is somewhat cowardly, but the only coward here is you.
I am not a coward.
Let's start out. Okay,
Start over?
stop everything. No, I loved you. I loved you from the very beginning. Even when all 12 of your cats died, when you had strep throat and you were throwing up everywhere. I loved you from the beginning. And now, look at you. Now you're just being a gold digger. Might as well check yourself in the mirror.
How dare you! Fellas, stop it. Stop it. I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Just say, come here, Megan.
Oh, yes. What are you doing?
Still recording.
What are you doing? Come here right now.
I'm not going with you.
What do you mean you're not coming with me?
Didn't I make myself clear the first time?
Is nobody gonna stand with me? But you know what? I don't even need any of you guys. I have Ethan Gartowski. Yeah, you remember? I'm your ex-husband and he's so much happier with me than he ever was with you.
That explains all the deaths. Everyone knew your secret.
I didn't kill them.
Then who did? Don't kill me!
Somebody else is gonna die.
How do you know?
How deft are you? He's the one who killed him.
No, he didn't. Did you?
And what are you all gonna do about it? I'll be gone here before the police will even arrive.
They're right behind you. Alright, we're good. Actually, they're right behind you.
What? Where?
I called them the minute Megan came out running from the woods. I guess you did your background checks before you hired me. I worked for the FBI for 2 years. Have fun in prison.
Oh no. Oh my
Stop
God.
it! Stop touching me! What are you doing?
Come on, Oreo.
Ow! My leg!
Frick up now. You man stress.
Thank you for coming here today, Mrs. Winters. Can you give me your account of what happened at the wedding?
Sure, the day was completely normal. Antonio was nervous, but I think that was just because he was going to be married in 8 hours.
Okay, Miss Winters, can you tell me what caused the argument between the couple?
Oreo had overheard a conversation between Antonio and Ron.
Can you elaborate?
Antonio had confessed that his love for Rome, yet Rome did not reciprocate those feelings.
What happened after that?
Megan had shrieked about the dead body that she had found in the forest.
Did you ever think that Antonio ever showed signs of homicidal tendencies?
No, but I'm not surprised considering who he was going to marry.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, the person he was going to marry, Aurea, was a complete jerk to everyone she interacted with. To be honest, she was an entitled, selfish person with no sense of humanity.
So you think that Aurea, Antonio's fiance, was the one who led to murder these people?
Yes. She was known to be racist towards Rome, and she treated him and Megan awfully when she was around them. She also fooled around a lot behind Antonio's back and made it seem like she was just going to a friend's house.
So she wasn't particularly liked by other people?
No, she wasn't.
Okay.
One.
Thank you for coming here today, Miss Riley. I'd like to ask you about your perspective of what happened at the attempted wedding of Antonio Gamboa and Aurea Bullock.
Yes, sirree. The day was pretty uneventful until around an hour before the wedding.
What happened?
Well, you see, Antonio had told Rome he loved him. It turns out, old Rome didn't feel the same.
You know why?
Not the slightest clue.
Okay. Did you think that Antonio had ever shown any signs of wanting to commit murder?
No, I actually think it was that Megan who killed Ethan Garbowski, not Mr. Gambia.
Why do you think that?
That is because she has a very unpleasant past with her ex, Ethan Garbowski.
You mean the victim, Ethan Barkowski?
Well, yeah, clearly that's who I'm talking about.
And see. Go. We'll restart from the beginning.
Yeah.
Ma'am, what can you tell me about Ethan Barkowski?
I don't know. When I met him, Megan swore by him because they were married. But I always thought he was a sketchy sort of guy. You know, the kind who gave off the wrong vibe. A few months after I met him, I realized that he seemed more off than usual. Like there was something about him that just changed. It turned out that he was involved in some sort of embezzlement operation. This guy took thousands of dollars from ready realtors.
Yeah, I read that in his file. Also says that a woman called Lola Eileen reported him. Do you know her?
Of course I do. We used to work together. She was his assistant.
Used to.
Yeah, till Megan blew off on her for reporting. It made her get saddled up with all his debt, lost her job in the company, and made her rely on Mr. Gambia for her job.
Go.
Of course I reported him. I didn't trust him. And then I seen that he was embezzling money from ready realtors. If I didn't report him, we would have gone bankrupt. Plus, I didn't like how he was treating Megan. So yes, I reported him.
And you believe she would have murdered him over that?
Of course. Back in my day, women would murder their husbands for much, much less.
Okay, ma'am, but do you really think it's something she'd do?
Definitely. There's no one else who would have had something against Mr. Garbowski. Other than his nasty personality, the only other knock against him is his embezzlement. I can't see why any other person would be driven to murder him.
And we're done. Are there any other people who would be against Mr. Barkowski?
None comes to mind. Oh wait, Mr. Gambia probably hates Ethan for making a cuckold out of him.
What do you mean by that?
Last I heard, he found out Ethan was messing around with his dear Aurea. And if there's one thing Mr. Gambia hates, is being made a fool of. In fact, he probably wanted to do the same to her, and that's why he went back to Rome.
Finally, the case is closed. A jealous ex-fiance went on a revenge-filled rampage to get back at his soon-to-be bride by murdering and leaving his side chick's body in the woods. Rich people are so strange.
I need to tell you something.
I was in character, Diego.
Okay, I need Hey, I need to talk to you. I'm supposed to see you very fast. Okay, one more time. Am I supposed to say something?
Yes,
No!
Thank you for coming, Miss Skyler. I'd like to ask you about your perspective of
Fuck my lights, though.